So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. I figured we'll see how far we get along, but I'll play endless mode, kind of get you an idea what's up with the 3 free characters. The rest you gotta have to buy with the in-game currency, which is actually not that difficult. So this is the layout of the map, and where those shields are where I can put NPC assistants down, called guardians. And that big blue is the point where they cannot get to, and that castle's where they'll come out of. Real simple. This layout's painfully easy, but like I said, it's endless and they throw a lot at you. The user interface of this game is garbage, and it's really difficult. The matchmaking is hard, and you know, the best way to get this is to get your friends in the same party, and it's basically automatic. Um, yeah, I can show that later. But I'll start with my favorite of the startable characters. So this is Maximilian. He's like the hero for the first 2 games, and then she came into the second one, Gabriella, and him. So he's ranged, AD carry. She is crowd control, mage, mid laner if you're a MOBA guy, and then art tank, self-healing. It kind of sometimes plays like a MOBA. Confession, I don't really like MOBAs, but it does kind of play like that sometimes. You get like a loadout and stuff. But honestly, I find it much more enjoyable than your standard MOBA. So, you get new traps, new guardians, money, all new stat bonuses, all through playing the game and getting chests. Leveling up. Leveling up will give you money, and I think it makes you stronger. I don't know. There is a level recommendation on each map, so I don't know. The chests will have every map, how you saw, gives you a star rating. At 3 stars and at 5 stars, you get 2 chests from the map, and then at
Time to hunt.
that's once you get your 3-star rating, you can't just. But what you can do is as you get more and more characters, you can go through the map multiple times. So you see, I have 12 characters right now, and I'm really enjoying this game. But I got 12 characters so far, and so I can get 14 chests off of each map. 12 from each playing through the game, each character, and then 2 for completing the map at 5 stars. Really cool stuff. So you can see I'm putting traps down. That's my favorite trap. It's a high damage area, it's a high damage DPS trap. And I'm gonna put some wall traps here. And these ghost orcs will show you the path in which they're taking. Right now, if they get out of this room, they're gonna go around both sides and head to the back, to where the portal is. I lose a point for every time they jump to the portal. The bigger guys are worth more than 1 point. The boss is like 4 or 5. If you want to get 5 stars on a normal map, you have to beat it within the time period. There's a par for time. You see current time, part time. Now there won't be a part time for this because it's endless, but there'll be a part time. You beat it under the part time, which means you gotta set up between rounds real quick, and then you have the completing it without losing any points. There's like you get a star for completing it. You get a star for 50% of the rift health, 75% of the rift health, 100% of the rift health.
No trespassing.
And then within the part time. So if you get 75% of the rift health in part time, you'll get 4 stars, etc., etc. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start this up. Try to explain this guy's abilities a little bit. But basically, he just attacks real quick, and he has a bleed attack, and then he can summon spectral wolves that will focus the bleeded enemies, and then his square will heal him with you know, percent of damage done back his health, which is why as a tank he's so squishy. And if you're hearing weird noises, the orcs have German accents, which is fine with me, because honestly, most of the time they have Cockney accents, so what's the difference if they sound like, you know, working class schlubs from Britain, or they sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Come over here. Unchained is like my ultimate. It's like a rage mode. You get it by doing combos. And what combos means is having the orcs take damage from multiple sources simultaneously. In any case, the Unchained. They saw that the little fasty guys, so run fast.
Good for revenge.
Yes, the rage Unchained. It basically gets rid of your cooldown, maxes out your health and mana, and pretty sure it gives you a damage buff. Oh, and attack speed as well. I'll pop it right now. So the most important thing about this game is funneling the orcs into what they call kill room. So I cut this off, and now they have to come around here, and this is where things get interesting. And I'm just gonna booby trap the hell out of this right here, and get them nice and peppered with my.
Perfect spot. Perfect spot.
Alright. Now there's a trap limit at the bottom left, which I'm sure you guys can see. And of course my money. And there's also, as you see, I can pick up boosters from chain, health, and mana potions. That is one of these I can break a barricade.
Good for revenge. Instant vindication.
They will not reach the rift.
Foaming at the mouth!
Who gets down? Beware,
We have a boss wave in this round.
I love traps.
The boss minion has entered the battlefield.
Protect the pack.
This dude's gonna be massive.
Boss defeated.
Mercenaries. The mercenaries are like NPC characters that are really difficult to kill, but they don't go through the
Nothing will
portal. They
get
just come
past
straight
this.
for you, which is nice. Ha! There's 4 of them, one for each element. So there's like a ice image, a fire image, a lightning image, and then an arcane image, and like it's like randomly which one's the real one. If you kill the wrong one, he
No
mocks you. It gets
trespassing.
really old. I don't. I'm guessing that's him. It could be his ass. Oh.
A guardian has been defeated.
Yeah, so he's gonna put down that little crystal's gonna turn into a portal where a bunch of kobolds is gonna come out. If you would have put one that close to the portal, I would have. But I kicked it out of here. Alright.
Even the spirits are laughing.
Price of the Guardians goes up every time, so you can put as many as you want, but the price doubles. So first Guardian's free, then there's 250, 500, 1,000, etc. Oh, come on. Excuse me for a second, I gotta get rid of that rift.
We have destroyed the unstable rift.
Well, yeah. I'm very thorough with my traps. I run out more than a couple times.
Good for revenge.
But yeah, that ceiling mounted ballista white shrimp. I use mostly cheap traps, but the cheap trap that you start with on the ceiling doesn't actually do any damage. It's just a stun, so that's really useful to have that much damage coming from the ceiling. Plus, you can put them on these little things like that.
A boss is on its way. Boss minion defeated.
I use the whisper.
There's a weird little quirk about this game. I like it though, but like, you know, you probably noticed that when I started to die, the music starts playing like all messed up. I love that. Honestly, don't really. I mean, at least not in maybe not in the Apprentice, but for the most part, you're not really gonna die that much in this game. You're most likely gonna lose points in the rift. It's pretty hard to die.
One of our guardians has fallen.
Yeah, you see the faster than that. We're getting almost 30 orcs now. Alright.
No trespassing.
Their blood will flow. Their blood will flow.
Come over here. This game really is guess and check. And if any of you are serious about learning this game in any fashion, I would recommend don't let yourself get frustrated because, you know, you'll get your teeth kicked in more than once, but that's just, you know, par for the course. You know, you're gonna do some stupid things, you know, in the hopes that it'll work and it won't work. You're definitely not gonna get the perfect score. Maybe on this map. But anyone here who thinks I'm gonna get to 25, and I appreciate your confidence, but I don't see that happening. 25 would be instead of a par or anything like that. The endless works is basically every 5 levels you get to the star and you get to the chest. So if I can get to 25, I would basically be done with this level, and then I could keep grinding it for fun. But I'm not gonna get there. Except for the fact that, you know, I would do it with basically every character. Anywho, see, now it's up to 1,000. This is where trouble heads. The next one's gonna be 2,000.
A guardian has been defeated.
So now he's too fast.
Enemies at the rift. The rift has been compromised. One of our guardians has fallen. We only have half our rift points remaining. More enemies in the rift!
I think this is it, people. That's about on par with what I usually get. But hey, it's been fun. So I'll show you the other two starter characters. Oh god. Alright, so I'll do Gabby next. And then I'll do the last one. So, this is 29.5. So that's just points towards leveling up your trap. The skulls are the currency. Alright, launching. So, Gabriella probably could do more damage than Black Paw, but she's got crowd control, area of effect attacks. She's, you know, she's a little bit slower in attacking, so this will be different. Probably won't get that much better because 15 seems to be right around my limit right now. I may have to come back with better traps or a better strategy. I may try something a little bit different this time around. Anyway. See there, it just said that leveling does improve your stats.
I have arrived.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put Guardians here and see if that helps at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and block that off. Hello. What else? Let's see.
There. That's good, don't you think? Traps keep my hands from getting dirty during this killing business.
And by the way, for those of you who are Borderlands fans,
Oh, this will be fun.
tell me that that's not Lilith's voice.
The enemy has opened a minion portal.
Oh, here we go. No traps. This is exactly why I don't put Guardians back there. It's going to be a lot more expensive to maintain this gentleman up here, but...
They've broken through a gate!
Boom. For those of you, I have a stun ability, which is to strike a pose and knock people unconscious. And then I have a knockback attack that does a lot of damage. I also have an escape, which is nice.
Just a moment. I'm working on it.
Alright. So far, so good.
Those minions won't know what hit them.
Now my safety net's up. Let me try. Hi, Jared Bear. So yeah, for those of you, this game is free. I definitely recommend checking it out. If for no other reason than it's a fun game to play, and you got nothing else to play. The only downside is it's teams of 3, and I typically prefer 4-man squads for games, but hey, that's just me. And they probably feel like 4-man squads are pretty easy. Another quirk about this game that I've just realized recently is that you start with, I think it's 6,000 points on some maps and 9,000 on others, and they split the money up. So if you're playing one player, then you get all 9,000 of it. But if you're playing one friend, then you'll each get 4,500, and if you go 3, then everyone gets 3 grand. So you really have to work together to get all the traps that you need, which I think is cool, but it also is difficult because not everybody has the same traps, and that can be a problem. For example, I'm the only one of my friends that has the 2-man barricade, which is cheaper than the normal barricade, so you lose a little bit of money in the long run. But that's just my math brain working. But you'll very quickly find out what traps are worth it and which aren't.
You can't touch me.
Alright.
This will give them what they deserve. The master
So
taught
last
me well.
time I accidentally put one on the ceiling. I'm going to try to avoid doing it.
Beware.
Only downside of this strategy is I'm gonna be struggling to keep him up.
This feels like cheating.
And yeah, I know, that is what she said. I seem to be... I enjoy the tanks a lot, but I seem to be my best with the mages. And I don't even enjoy playing them necessarily, I'm just observation.
I was thoughtful.
At some point, I plan on giving shout outs to some of my friends who do YouTube channel. This is just not something I'm taking very seriously yet, but I will eventually. And I know a couple of you guys are there, so whatever your official YouTube channel name is, or however people can find you, let me know and I'll stick it in there.
Yes, that will do nicely.
And I'm not really sure. I didn't know which one to go with. I just went with YouTube because I already had a channel. But if you guys recommend Twitch or you think it's better to do both, let me know too. I'll tell you what, this wand polish is really making bang for me.
Playtime.
Beware.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have to start building out there. Like I said, I'm gonna try something a little bit differently, see if it can get me past a few extra levels, but I'm gonna build up this room before I build up the last one. Normally I try to split my time. This time I'm just gonna focus all the extra ballistas seem to really pay off. Oh my god. Wow, boys. Good looking out. What the hell?
The enemy's boss is dead.
Oh my god.
One of our guardians has fallen. Enemies at the rift.
Well, don't like the fact that I lost that many so early, but this room's underdeveloped anyway.
This one is my favorite. Expertly placed.
We're good. It's me we're talking about. Oh boy.
You will do my bidding, machine. You bought all those robes.
Oh, come on. Wrong button. Those catapults that always do me. We ain't done yet. We'll bring him back. Sonny. Oh, God. Every mercenary has their own little annoying quirk, and the bears is bully that knocks people around. Interesting.
A good plan executed violently.
Where is it?
I love this trap.
I do too.
An unstable rift is opening. Destroy it.
Ah, sweet Mother Mary.
No one ever teach you truths about personal space.
Well done. The unstable rift has been destroyed.
I don't know who that was talking to me, but
Protect and heal.
alrighty. Now the fun part.
A boss is on its way!
No trespassing. We'll pay for this!
Obey me and feel the pain. That ability is ready.
The enemy's boss
I didn't actually
is
think I
down.
could stun the boss, but
A guardian has fallen.
You missed.
what a jerk. What is he at now? $4 grand. Oh,
That's the spot.
this is brutal. Those two in the back are helpful,
A
but
perfect fit. Playtime.
quit dying, Sonny. Jeez. $4 grand. 16 is where I cut my losses. Even 8 grand,
All together now.
I would say was not worth it if it wasn't endless.
Die by little purple sparks. I've made all the right choices.
I'm over here.
Escape is far.
Endless is also good for planning out what kind of traps work. And when you're at this level, you know, your traps, if they can work at this level, they can work at any.
This one is my favorite. This will give them what they deserve. I love this trap. Maximilian would never have thought of this.
And one. And now this room is done. definitely need to buzz off. This is just personal preference, but I always put all the wall traps up first
Oh,
and then
this
come
will
back.
be fun. Expertly placed. That trap can only be placed on the wall, darling.
Our barricades are under it. They've destroyed our barricades.
Heal me, you ninny! There.
All
That's
right.
good, don't you think?
Back to excellent.
Those minions won't know what hit them.
Time for fuller traps.
The master taught me well. Traps keep my hands from getting dirty during this killing business. Beast tried to touch me.
When do I get my paycheck?
I think I need to heal.
Oh!
The rift has been compromised.
Ouch.
They'll pay for their impertinence.
That's what I get for trying to put traps while being attacked by one of those big troll dudes.
Lovely.
Deal. For whatever reason, you can't put a trap in that little square.
More enemies in the rift.
Oh boy, here we go.
Our rift is failing.
Rapid arcane fire.
Okay, well, there's that. See, I only got 14 stars because I didn't get the, or I only got 2 stars because I didn't kill the boss. That's the only thing that really matters, which comes on wave like 16, wave 11, and wave 6 instead of 5, 10, and 15. There's only one more starting character, so I'll go through him. Who, he gets overlooked because he's the one that you're forced to play the tutorial with, but he's actually really good. Alrighty, let me open my box. I don't really like that boulder shooter anyway. Alright, last time through this with the last character. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different again. Max also has the cheapest traps, which is nice. The only real problem with him is that nobody wants to use him because they're forced to use him in the tutorial. But he's actually really good. But everybody wants to play the self-healing werewolf, which I don't blame. But in terms of like racking up kills and being useful and being cool, this guy's awesome. There's the three of them. I would say the soul-stealing mage is probably my favorite, which maybe another playthrough we'll get to where I'm at actually in the story and play some of my favorite characters. Anyway. Yeah, Guardians.
Let's get this party started.
Guardians give you buffs. So this shield one in particular gives you healing in mana over time when he's not in combat. The chef that's also in my inventory is just a health regen, and the blacksmith gives you armor rating. The mage gives you damage buffs, etc., etc.
I protect.
Measure twice, cut once. I'll never notice this. Whoopsie, almost hurt myself on that. I'll just leave this right here. Measure twice,
I
cut
guard
once.
the river.
The enemy has opened a minion portal.
They will not reach the river.
Watch Richard.
They've broken through a gate!
Get going.
Perfect!
I will quit my post.
I'll never notice this. Whoopsie, almost hurt myself on that. I'll just leave this right here. I'll never notice this. Measure twice, cut once. I'll just leave this right here. I'll never notice this. Almost hurt myself on that. They'll never notice this.
Alrighty. What else?
Measure twice, cut once. I'll just leave this right here. They'll never notice this. That looks like it hurt.
This will probably be my last one. I'm trying to keep it around an hour, pushing 53 minutes. I appreciate everybody watching.
No trespassing.
Measure twice, cut once. Whoopsie, almost hurt myself on that. Measure twice, cut once. They'll never notice this. Wow, that's a lot of death.
Yeah, I gotta say, this game's a lot of fun. Really enjoying it.
I'll just leave this right here. They'll never notice this.
The boss minion has entered the battlefield.
Whoopsie, almost hurt myself on that.
Boss minion defeated.
There's also enemy factions that are all very different, which I kind of appreciate, because Destiny has a lot of enemy factions. They're not really all that different, but there's basically the good guys, the bad guys, and this kind of Chinese empire, like Lu Sheng or something like that. Anyway, it's
They'll never notice
the
this.
good guys, the Order, they have a lot of very sturdy players. And the orcs seem to do more damage.
Only when properly relieved.
They have unique characters on either side of it. It all depends on the map. Hooray!
Stunning time.
Ugh.
I'm just an illusion. Guess again.
But guess what? Sonny knew the really slapped you up such a dumbass head. Excuse me. No, this guy.
I'll just leave this right here.
He wants my booty.
I'm rubber, you are glue.
One of our guardians has fallen.
Woo!
I guard the rift.
I'll just leave this right here.
Watch out! An unstable rift is opening. Get to it and destroy it.
You are getting very...
Well done. The unstable rift has been destroyed.
I just keep getting better. Zippity, you die.
Pay for this!
A boss is on its way.
No one will be able to stop me. Whoopsie. Almost hurt myself on that.
The boss minion is down.
Well, maybe I can get a little bit farther than last time.
Our guardian has been defeated. Attack.
What a jerk.
I will quit my post only when properly relieved.
Measure twice, cut once.
No trespassing.
I still got it. Let's just keep getting better. This is gonna be great.
Thankfully, there's no dudes with shields. They're supremely annoying.
They'll never notice this.
They will not reach the rift.
Stop right there.
Starting to get a little crazy over there.
I do all my own stuff. done. Okay, I am not cleaning that.
You do not belong here.
I'll just leave this right here. Never noticed that.
A guardian has fallen. They've destroyed our barricade.
That looks like it hurt.
Enemies at the rift!
I didn't know they destroyed this.
The rift has been compromised. A guardian has been defeated.
Crossbow in the line of cool. Measure twice, cut once. Whoopsie, almost hurt myself on that.
There's a bit of a rivalry between Gabrielle and Mexico because they're both like the lead guys, Cygnus, the headmasters, greatest pupils. It's just like, Gabriella is stubborn, arrogant. Max is like,
We only have half our rift points remaining.
well, I guess that's one way to win.
The enemy is disabling our traps.
So I found out
One of our guardians has fallen. Are under attack. Our traps are being disabled. They've destroyed our barricades.
Take that!
Our rift is failing.
There it is. Alright, well that's enough orc genociding for me for one day. I appreciate everybody watching. I'll cut it off here.